So here's my second video of today, and there's probably going to be a third because I got a video of me driving the truck, and you can hear the shifting. But today's video is right after I took that video. I think the same day, or maybe it was the next day that I took that video, one of my really quality Thoroughbred injectors dropped. And it is, I talked about it before. I sent one of my injectors back, the one that I isolated down. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm done with Thoroughbred injectors. I'm done. I don't know if I'm necessarily done with Thoroughbred because in general they make really good deals on their on their website, and I've never had a problem with any other product that I bought from them. I bought tuners from them. I bought EGR parts. I bought exhausts. I bought a whole host of things from them that I've never had a trouble with. But I'd have had, this is the second time in less than a month that I've had trouble with their injectors, and I'm done with it. Now, understand that injectors are a $2,000 investment. It was after the core charge, it was like $1,950 for those injectors. I make good money. I'm pretty financially stable, as I have stated in other videos, but I'm going to tell you, I don't care who you are. $2,000 is a lot of money. It hurts when you have to spend that much money to get subpar quality parts. So I'm going to do a cold start on the common rail, and you can see how bad it is. And you'll hear it. You'll hear the knock. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking these Thoroughbred injectors out. I'm not going to deal with Thoroughbred anymore. I've already done this whole test my bad injector and send it right back to me. I put it back in the truck, and now I've got a bad injector, and it's knocking like crazy. And it's smoking like crazy. It's a bad injector. It's locked open. So I'm going to start it. But what I did is I called Oregon Fuel Injection. I'm getting Bosch Remand from Bosch injectors. I'm not getting some jacklegs idea of a Remand injector. I'm getting Bosch factory Remand injectors for this truck. They cost me over $2,000 this time. I think it was like $2,300, almost $2,400 before the core charge. I'm going to send these Thoroughbred injectors back to them as cores, and they can do what they wish with them. I want them out of my life. It's a huge loss to me because I was trying to make money on this truck, and I'm still going to make money on the truck because I'm not that far invested in parts to where I may or may not break even. I'm still going to make a little bit of money when I sell the truck if it goes for the price I think it will, but it's a $2,000 loss in profit. But at the same time, because of the way the injectors, when you buy injectors, you put them in the truck, they're yours forever now. Unless you got a warranty amount, you can't just send them back and say, your injectors suck, I want my money back. You eat the injectors. And that's a good way for the diesel industry to basically screw you out of money when they put out garbage products. So I'm going to go ahead and take that $1,950 loss. I'm going to get good injectors from a reputable company that gets them rebuilt by Bosch. And I'm going to hopefully have much better luck with these injectors. So I'm going to go ahead and start the truck right now. And you can see and hear the knock. Watch for the amount of smoke. I won't have a mosquito problem in my neighborhood, that's for sure. So I'm going to set the camera up. It's going to be a little shaky for a minute, but I don't want to cut away because I don't like doing video editing. So you're just going to have to deal with a shaky video for a minute. So hold on a second. Just calm down. All right, there's the truck. Pay attention. You might learn something. Well, there you have it. Make sure you can see all that smoke. Yeah. So, I'm cutting my losses with Thoroughbred. on their injectors. So this goes right back to the principle of buy once, cry once. Thoroughbred Injectors had a good reputation. They had a warranty. They had everything. But as Chris Farley said, I could take a crap in a box and mark it guaranteed I got spare time. And that's, I think, what's going on with Thoroughbred Injectors. If anybody wants to come at me about Thoroughbred Injectors, go ahead. I have video proof of bad Thoroughbred Injectors. I'm buying Bosch Reman from Bosch. The idea that you can just throw something together and hand it to somebody in a common rail high pressure injection system has just been debunked. Buy once, cry once. Maybe I just got bad luck and I got a bad set of injectors, and that's fine. But I'm going to tell you that I don't know how many times you can afford to buy $2,000 worth of injectors over and over until you get the right set. But I'm going to tell you right now, while I probably could afford to do it at least one more time, I'm not doing it another time. For the amount of money you pay for these parts, you shouldn't have these kind of problems. And what I fear is if I send them all back, I have to send them back on my dime. They test them and send them back to me. If they keep sending me the same injector back and it's bad, but it tests good on their end and it makes my truck run like you just saw, I don't have a truck. I can't drive it. It's locked. The injector's locked open. I can't drive it like that. It'll burn a hole right through the piston. So I'm going to cut my losses. It hurts. It financially is, it's like acid in my mouth because having dealt with Thoroughbred in the past on some of their parts and not having an issue and then now having this issue, this is bad news for me financially because I don't want to spend this money. But they tested the injector and they said it was good unless another one locked open. Well, if the injectors are going to lock open at random, one out of all the six are going to constantly lock open, and all I'm going to be doing is working on injectors for the next how many years until the warranty runs out, and I have to end up stopping that, pulling all six and sending them off as cores to someone else anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. Because I'd rather drive the truck and have it and possibly get it ready to sell than constantly work on it and constantly work on it and constantly work on it. That doesn't make any damn sense, and I'm not doing it. It hurts. I don't like it. I'm going to do it because I'd rather have the truck to drive. I bought it for a reason. I needed to move my RV around. I've got a job that possibly has me traveling out of here, so I need the truck on the road reliable. And Thoroughbred Injectors let me down. So there you have it. That's the reasoning for it. I should have went to Oregon Fuel Injection in the first place and got Bosch Reman injectors. I didn't. And I made that mistake, and it just cost me $2,000. So be mindful. Buy once, cry once. Just buy the right thing the first time. And I may have some trouble with the Bosch Reman injectors. However, the feedback on the Oregon website is also, hey, we don't have a whole lot of problems and warranty issues with our injectors. So, again, hopefully I get a good set of injectors and it lasts me long enough to go do what I need to do with the truck so I can move it along and be done. So, all right, have a great day, guys.